Hello, beloved. It's good to have you back to Transformation Station. It's quite interesting that we keep having these interactions. I love it here. I love what I do in YouTube. YouTube has been a tool of immense benefits. People benefit from YouTube every single day. People turn to YouTube, for virtually everything, and I am excited. I thank God for great content. Anything, anything you want. It's just like Google. You just whatever questions or whatever. Before AI came along, you can Google it. You can, easily ask away. So it's quite important that we have such a tool like YouTube, and for virtually everything we want to do with it. So today we're just going to be interacting. It's more like an interactive session. Please, I love your feedbacks. All those that once in a while you see a comment. I am very happy for you. I appreciate your comments. I love them coming. I may not really reply, but whenever I see it, there's always um, a reply. Either I send an emoji or something like that. So I'm actually very happy. All my subscribers, all the subscribers that keep joining, some every day, some once in a while you just see a new subscriber. I am very very happy. Keep those subscription keys. Keep smashing on the button. Just smash that like button as well as the subscribe. Keep subscribing. Let's push the YouTube algorithm to as many more as possible. Honestly, I need more subscribers so that we can continue to work on having great contents as well. So today we're looking at so many things where I just want to be sure that you are doing okay wherever you are around the world. Your mental health is second to none. Your mental health is absolutely important. It's part of um, falling in love with yourself. Remember, there's an episode I talked about how to fall in love, and that falling in love begins with you. Begins first of all with loving yourself. You gotta love yourself. There are certain things people do, and you wonder, this person doesn't really love himself or love herself enough to be doing this. So we gotta love ourselves. We gotta take care of our personal hygiene, of course, physical, psychological needs. Take care of your psychology. Take care of your mental faculties. Take care of your physique. You have to take. If you don't believe in exercise or you don't engage in it, try and employ exercise. Do exercise. Exercise. Keep fit. Keeping fit is equally a good behavior. Equally healthy. These are things that shows that you really love yourself. It's not just wishing that I want to live as long as possible and all that, but you can actually work towards that. Actually maintain good health by taking care of your mental health. Make sure that what goes in through these ears are things that are things of value, things that will add value to you, things that will build you up, things that are good. Think of things that are good. The scriptures also say that. Sometimes I wonder, why would they want to rewrite the Bible? The Bible, for me personally, I am a better person because of the Creator's manual. I'm a better person because of this book. Whenever you have the opportunity to keep looking at the life of Christ, it's an internal store of value. It's is a benefit, with a very high, very expensive, very expensive. It's not a benefit you can just wish away. It's something that if you have it, remember a story where a man had to sell everything he had just to get this wonderful pearl of great value. So that's what it is. So it's absolutely important that you love yourself. Loving yourself is not bad. Loving yourself is not being selfish. You are not. That's. It has nothing to do with being selfish, because even the Bible says, "Love your neighbor as yourself." So what is selfish in that? Is actually selfless, because for you to love someone, you have to love yourself first, so that you can now take the way you love yourself and then you love somebody else. But when you don't love yourself, obviously you're going to treat people very, very badly. I'm telling you, what goes around comes around. What you do tends to affect people around you. So that's what it is. So we have to be very, very sensitive, very mindful of what we do to ourselves and what we do to others. Life is full of surprises. Yeah, life is full of surprises, and I one of the reasons I started this station is because I know that I have a call to say the truth, and who the truth is. Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, is the truth, the way, and the life. He is the truth, the way, and the life. So decades ago, I had this encounter with the Lord, and I was told, go and tell my people the truth. And then since that day, since that encounter, I have never stopped. I've always wanted to stay the course and keep saying it, even when people are not saying it. I am bound to say it. That's where I get my fulfillment. So when I discovered this station or this tool, YouTube, I had to say, wow, that's thank God, and I took that opportunity, and I'm taking it seriously. And with your help, it keeps growing. With your help, this station keeps growing and growing, and it will eventually become so beneficial to people around the world. Yes, I'm not going to relent. I'm not going to draw back. There's no reason drawing back. It's forward ever, backward never. We continue to push out great content, truth, continue to tread on the path of truth. Regardless of whether you are the personal gain, the honorary room or whatever. Regardless of that, the main thing is that at the end of the day, the impact. What is life? Life is meaningless without, leaving an indelible mark in the sands of time. Check your life. Your life will be meaningless if you cannot make the impact you are called to make. So don't get it twisted. Don't allow anyone to deceive you. Don't allow society to keep you hidden. When the world is waiting for your manifestation. Even the Bible talked about the sons of God. The world, the creation is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. And the creation is crying out. Things are getting worse. This part of the region where I am right now, things are getting worse. And it is happening all over the world. People are crying out. People are saying, what is it? Is this? There is quantitative easing, there is inflation, things are getting cut short in value. Things are losing value overnight. You wake up, you sleep and wake up, there's a whole lot of change. And that change is not for good, that change is for the worst. So people are looking for hope. And Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, is the hope of humanity, is the hope of the world. But how many people know that? So the manual we have, the Bible we have, we study it, we keep looking at the life of a man that came, left the heaven and came down here and lived a life that is worthy of emulation. A life that can be looked upon and say, wow, this is a perfect life. So that's part of what we are called to learn from this life. Jesus said, come unto me, all you that are weak, all you that are burdened, or that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. I will give you rest. If you are in sorrow, come to me. Jesus is saying, come to me. I will give you rest. So rest is available for you and I today. Rest is available for each and every one of us. There is no turning back now. There is no reason to turn back. Why are you turning back when you're about to have it so good? Why are you going to turn back? Yeah, Matthew 11 verse 28, it said, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Jesus is not following Jesus is not for you to go and inherit heavy burdens. Religion is a return to bondage. That's the root word of religion. You can go Google it or look for the root word, whatever, or you ask ChatGPT about it. The root word is to bind again. So religion or religious organizations keep putting burdens on people. And the Bible I read constantly tells me, Galatians chapter 5 verse 1, stand fast. Stand fast in the liberty where Christ has made you free, and be not entangled again with yokes of bondage. So it wants you to stand fixed, stand firm. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to you that is listening to me. Stand firm in the freedom that Christ has given you today. And don't be entangled anymore by the yokes of bondage. People, the reason why some people are staying away from these religious churches, I like to call it religious churches, because it's a local assembly where burdens, instead of being lifted, are put upon people. Heavy burdens. And Jesus talked about it in his word. He said, these men, enjoy putting heavy burdens on people. And the same burden they are not even able to put on themselves, but they prefer to put on their converts. So we have to be very, very careful who we associate with, where we take our associations to, who we follow, the organizations or whatever, the religious. I keep mentioning that religious organizations where they put so heavy burden on you. They don't want you to be free. They don't want you to unleash your potential. They don't want you to live off your potential, to live life to the fullest. That is the reason why you are here, my dear sister, my dear brother. Wake up, rise up, brace up. This is not just your life. There is much more to life than what you are doing now. You know, and there's this scripture that comes to mind, I think in Mark chapter 9, verse 23, very powerful scripture that Jesus, words of Jesus. You know, I love the words of Jesus. He was talking to this man that had a child that was demon possessed. He was dumb and deaf at the same time. And he took him to the disciples. They couldn't do much. And then finally they brought the case back to Jesus. And Jesus looked at the man and said something. Verse 23, Jesus said to him, if you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes. Wow. Mark that word. If you can believe, all things are possible to the one that believes. Wow, you can take it to the bank, it will pay. It will surely pay. All things are possible. Do you know the level of possibility we all have in this life? Even that corner you find yourself right now, you may be wondering, you may be telling yourself, how am I going to make it? Will I even amount to anything? Nobody cares about me. You know, I keep chasing on love and I haven't found. All I get is broken, battered relationships. Most of the things I do keeps, failing. And then you are questioning so many things. And you begin to have suicidal thoughts. Is this the life you came, that God gave you? Is this the life? Is it what life is all about? No. No, I have good news for you today. This is not what you are going through, is not what life is all about. There are limitless possibilities. There are unlimited possibilities. It will blow your mind if you can wrap your mind around the possibilities you have available to you. Sometimes there are people that keep struggling until they find the missing link to their life. Yes, it may be a link, it may be a relationship, it may be anything, it may be a business partner. Just one, get to the right link. Link up yourself with the right source. Everything changes. It doesn't take God anything to change a man. So I don't know who I'm talking to, You may just get to land that, idea, that business idea, and you have people that are willing to support you or sponsor it, and then the rest is history. And with your determination and consistency, the rest is history. So I've come here to this afternoon or this time, wherever you are, morning, afternoon, night, I've come to tell you, there is hope for you. There is hope for you. Oh, don't give up. No. It's the worst time to give up. The worst time to give up is now. Because you are in the verge of your greatest discovery. You are in the verge of your greatest breakthrough. You are at the verge of the biggest breakout you can ever imagine. You are about to break forth. That thing you have been waiting for, that person you have been waiting for all this while, you are on the verge of seeing that person. You're on the verge of coming into it. So don't give up. No, don't give up. There is more to your life than what is happening to you now. There is much more possibilities. Look at YouTube. Over the years, decades back ago, there was no YouTube. Nowhere to find YouTube. Today, YouTube is readily available for as many people. If you have a phone and you have an internet access, you can download the app, and then you start, you plug into a world of possibilities via YouTube. Today we have it. Tomorrow we may have something else, something greater. So the possibilities keep evolving. We keep being initiated. We keep being introduced or transformed into greater opportunities and possibilities in life. So there is so much. Live life to the fullest. There is so much, to glean from this life. So much. That is why your mental health is absolutely important. You have to prioritize your mental health so that you can have a sane mind, not becoming insane, but a sane mind to process these myriads of possibilities. Yes, I keep saying this, my future is so bright that people will need sunglasses to look at it. Oh my God, you don't look down on me right now. No way. I am heading to the top. Yes. Someone say, why everybody talking about the top? Yeah, the top. That's where things are happening. That's where you meet with possibilities, you meet with opportunities that will blow your mind, will shock you, will surprise you. So yeah, I'm heading to the top. Don't look at this. No. Don't no, because we are moving. Consistency, I have vowed to keep it real here. Also be consistent, dropping these contents every single day. There's always a content to look forward to. We keep talking to ourselves, we keep interacting, and I want you to tell, why are you wasting your life? Why are you wasting your time? Time is important. Time is of the essence. Don't waste it. You can utilize it. You can bring in documentaries. You can start your own YouTube channel. It's free, as long as you have your phone and your internet and you download the app, you have your data, you start bring us great content. There is, like they say, the sky is so wide for two birds to collide. It's so wild. So opportunities are everywhere. Everywhere. So you can say, well, it's over for me because there's the YouTube channels are finished. No, there are many more waiting to be accessed, waiting to be started. Great contents waiting, looking for expression. You can give those contents expression. There are audiences waiting for great content. Because sometimes you get to that point, you keep looking, you go to YouTube and keep looking, you're looking for something. And then there is somebody there that has just uploaded that great content. And then you just get it, So that is how, opportunity meets with importunity or whatever they call it. So life is good. Life is good. Life is good if you understand your place in life and you don't need to be sober forever. You don't need to be sad forever. No, all through your life you can be happy. You can have someone that whatever you're looking for. Yes. Yeah. Whatever you're looking for whatever you're looking for in a relationship, you can have it. The issue is, are you willing to look for it? Are you willing to walk towards it? Are you willing to do the sacrifice and take the discipline necessary to get to where you want to be? That is our life. So I'll be rounding off with this. I don't want it to get too long so that people keep, it takes long to assess. But I know that you must have taken something from this particular message, So don't remember, subscribe. We need subscribers. Subscribe. I need your feedback as well. Let's interact. Give me topics to talk about. Give me things to talk about. Let's interact. Let it be a more of interactive session. Let's talk about stuff that is going around, and let's provide solution to it so that we can live and let live, so that we can, have a better way at life. A better way we attempt to getting more. There is so much more about life that meets the eye. So once again, I want to thank you. Enjoy your day. Have a good one. You know, whatever you're going through, the good news is that you're going through it. You know, this too shall pass. I'll see you on the next channel. Remember, I love you and God loves you more. God bless you.